Ghana is among the countries that we deliberately pay people to frustrate us. Ghana Port there. Bibi balance ababa iradia. What sort of communication are you communicating to the outside world? We are talking about 1,300 plus containers. And these are not just mobile phones. They are not mobile phones. They say 1,000 mobile phones or 1,000 exercise books and our pens. And as a nation, we are joking and they are grown, dear grown, I'm a zia grown, agrona, demo, crouching, say, you're better thinking about national. Say, oh, my, to me, if Jessica could do to Amana, from Esther, see a national cathedral. Na sikano room yenu be biafa yache China for yache India for yache drivers mate in asefo. They are not the people that the people of Ghana would want to hear their names of being arrested. The people Omani there now will be say, so Ghana, do we really have a place? Do we have a focus? Do we have where we are going to, and will we get there? Make a say Ghana is not going anywhere. India, bro. Idi agro na ebe tata sa ye ni bebe won so no ye say president kwa na ebe kate wayira manu sisim na.
Hi beautiful family, it's Pascal here on the channel Explore with Pascal. Yes, have you heard about the missing containers, the containers flying without wings? Yes, I'm sure you have. If you haven't, I've got everything for you, and I think it is not wrong if we add our voice. You can see it can be us amount for yes, because end of the day these leaders are there because of us. And I think say it drew baby was yes near about what is happening our beloved country Ghana. Yes, stay tuned because I'm ready to feed you what you want. And as usual, you know who my guest is. OGEE. Yeah, yes, OGEE, Memoir Kwaba, welcome back. Yes, yeah, Idiosia. And of all this, say, and the BOC Idiosia.
Oh, that's
yeah, yes. To somebody watching us, Ibiana will read and ask whatever. The issues around it, he has no idea of. In a summary, what is this container brouhaha? Yeah, it's a number, say containers, be running a dear, any idea.
Okay, into ECG, Electricity Company of Ghana, and ECG na who say omu hia nema aban no enim say ECG hia nema ye de ba be extension to set transformers to set cables ya egu light posts so na ye extend it to communities near the ade no into ECG Accra containers no e de aba earlier. That was time Omokra was NPP time. NPP, that was 2024 thereabout. Omobi pia ben. The bad niema ni bedru ye no. Na ECG ni sika omode ebe yi sa niema no. Enti bi omo ye transition no. Transition ni chese abra ye President Mahama weni aba no. There was some form committee na inter ministerial committees representative from the president elect Omukoshia no. The current minister no ye the then rep for President Mahama on energy no. Honorable Jinapo. I say omo handing over about 3,000 containers abedu port wa ECG enyesika enkoyi. Now the minister in parliament in somewhere after say swearing in somewhere January ema yeti say wa visit port for now or visit no there are about 2,500 containers belonging to the ECG ababe kahwa demurrage akano chese ECG nyesika emfanyi they are stuck in his own way said they are stuck there. Later in February the minister came back and told us there are still about 3,000 containers at the port. So emra minister na kasa ansem ni nyina wo ka bi kire parliament ma parliamentary hands out no kra no epeke. It tells you say the minister had briefings about the number of containers at the port which were stuck. Ere chire no na container say me 1,003 container in taban no ayira no you say India phobi so makwa container ni bi e chire you say hu China phobi a obi na aton container ni bi di abrom e di ama o ma chire you say akoche adava phobi ti bi ni ade na container ni container no wasam di ade beti bia no there is a twist and turn of issues regarding the container. To be some container no once na sa na babesi na ECG ni sika de bekwa kwa clear the container no. Container na babedu port ho no so no oniama bedu na time bi so na se ontimi mekle ya eno no kwan a port no fa so be na either say be auction ana say de be ye no ye be ton a na ya ton na che say eniama no wo no ontimi meje ho no mo so e bia munya space for other products. It contain 1,300 naira. I will be some awesome.
For me, it's my first time of hearing something like this and I'm reading about something like this. I don't know if you have. Say, you know, you maybe I write over the years, and you maybe are turning to conconte powder, be, you know, some excavators be at some point, but we are talking about containers that any idea and no movie there will be a time with the baby and we are talking about over 1,000 containers, if I'm right, because figures keeps changing, but the bottom line is over 1,000 containers. That's surprising to me. Are you surprised?
Oh, I'm equally surprised because yeah, 1,300 and something containers. But what I would say is that you're not serious as a nation. If we are serious, if we really are serious, we would have found the bottom line of this whole brouhaha and nenka yehunu baby a yede masibian besi ni yehunu de ofae ni yehunu asotwe a de be ma no even within 1 week or within 1 week I was saying ya put his asem we now to rest and can say nkasa de we yeah that's why I can ho asem and that story we about or channel story we about pastor we are talking about 1,300 plus containers. And these are not just mobile phones. They are not mobile phones. They say 1,000 mobile phones or 1,000 exercise books and our pens. And they are containers. And the containers in itself, they don't have wheels. Cover any to. No, I can say container na and I will be a chia for baby wine. And you bungris, and cries bungris. Like a idea, be a 40 feet container. You cast will be shipping yama free. A good container with the free butchery at the bar. We all know how they are. And today, untimi unimu ho kran. Fan say, ubi our store na or container store. Na ya twa sa na store container no so be nu anamiensa. The store korokoro a obi yem. Na ya twa store no container no be se nu anamiensa. Na even the bro sa so kra. Na ya learning up ya can 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 enye 10 enye 100 makuma 1,300 enaira. So I should be very surprised because as a diagro as a nation we are joking and yeah the agro no diagro sa ama is agro na ye more cry change say you be thinking about national to be something surprised. I am really
Okay, if you say that, I mean, for us to find ourselves in that arena of playing where say okay Diagro and that people do not take certain things serious, for me maybe who knows that this thing has to do with some group of people before. That is how I describe them. So is a cartel, and when people begin to start say as will be a chantro the piano, I was trying to cover the Canada dano until he keeps going in that tangent. And the same as these people. And Mami Musa say, same way, yeah, kika kusi say, Yabeka, and that's at the end of crazy, the right people, be crying and was here pick you up. Active quickly. It's not happening. And every day, stories after stories, development after development. Do you think we can make a headway considering this history? Yeah.
Headway there. Say if as a nation we would want to make headway and give it me and make it headway, as simple as that. But the issue has got to do with say the two political parties, that is NPP and NDC. We believe everybody is playing victim. Obia like Obia mananyonkwa be victim of the circumstance. We blame me, now we blame we. We blame we, now we blame me. But at this point, NDC in the war abine. Into if say this is the right opportunity to cry for NDC. And yeah, kill NPP at once. Now, 42% and that's 41% now in the last election. And then come on to Sukra Famra Base 20 new MPP for a member for.
Yeah.
But every morning, there is a new twist to Sa containers here. First, yes, 1,300 plus an ira. And China say Omako 40 India ni bio India ni ye adeɛ na India ni na transmogrifier be Chinese see ya hu 40 no Chinese vo bi ya ko hu omo na the handcuff Google China for the binsa na ya twa ya line omo app na ya twa omo photo na de omo aba adeɛ be kye say ya ko hu ebi wo Gomua Central A+ constituency ho adeɛ be kye say ya yewi enna kware me say read story because say omachi two people who are drivers mate too. And yet even the other no kwame yache no te se bia ye de ade asoma yen say ye mfanko na ade na ye de asoma me no ne Pascal say ye mfanko ye de hu mate e na driver no enso etwi ni car ye ne ye di mate no e ne yache yen it is a galamsey issue ya. I was reading one story about the galamsey issue ya. I think in the western region ho baby was saying police report be on the by or match for foreign national which who are Chinese and no match Ghana for and almost the Ghana for no or my process for court.
Yeah.
Now China for they have handed the Chinese over to the immigration. Ghana immigration. If you want the records, you are handing over Chinese to Ghana immigration. Let us say they are preparing to deport them. No, Mako.
Yeah.
But let's also not forget that you deported Aisha Huang. Aisha Huang found her way back into the country. Somebody who had been deported, she found her way back into the country. And I quite say, I've grown and I the power Chinese na benya all of a sudden in our country bibia bebebia no ya na ekwa blame ekwa ya toward a section of Chinese be or maba yememwa enti yesi ya China for yesi ya India for yesi ya diversity. The question is why na koton ta na man de ma China for ni India for no those people they have not been unraveled though
maybe
yachi you can't say divers meat obi a odi meat wo track ho ana say odi meat wo trailer ho no ya che wo mo enti why na de saa ne ma no so ma omo na omo de ko hene eno de ye ma ye hunu enti ade ba ti bia na che say as innocent people no te say na me can say galam people ya no omo the actual perpetrators na concessions ne omo de na omo no etika na omo de ye saa we no omo no ye mo omo de o by the end of the day no youth na yafa na adwuma na bi ade ye tua na bi 100 Ghana na 200 Ghana e wo galamsey site on ne be ko no wo ne ache no but den so youth no obi na na adwuma ene wo ye de na adwuma ye monidin because you body din a wan hwe ya na as omuhunu say wo begu say nipa na nimu as and this is how you have been building our country over the years and ya de we over and over and over again in producing any result via my and we have still been doing the same thing at the end in producing result via my and one year but I foresee say they are not interested in production of results. They are not interested in say ombema or mindful or not who say any person but they are interested in playing politics around it. Na Mr. Kudibo for because of scam. Na semuni na adiakugu. Until at the end of the day, in bibia o the asase mo ya kan contain asema ya kan say politicians both sides obi raising in corny at the 1 month 2 months the case will die out of the system. Everybody will forget about it because they have short memory. Nti obia beja ho asamaka na ehho asam na eba ye no enya atem bi. Now your former ETG Dubik ewo o say committee na this current minister na set up so we investigated the matter. Committee no and they indicted him more or less. Omo as being one of the players and people were calling him and asking him there's containers now you know say you play the part near the other and was now if say at committee next committee no the best thing the committee should have done was to have invited him for him to also give his side of the story but all find out say the terms and reference of the committee did not include inviting the former you can say ETG boss ono so no type no what say sa containers na e wo ne ba enti pe mu no kura hu kura na he could have been the best person to assist us but ono de what say ohun say containers no are not missing but ohun say the containers have been auctioned.
Yeah.
Who said the Ghana ha omo auction ya niema at the port. So nkofo kra niema e cars ne ade ade beguo na wo nya sika anko e na di mori na se wo nya sika anko yi a ubohu se o mafa kwan bi fi ya auction ka ka under normal circumstances ndipa kwabra na beto no bi a be se 500,000 Ghana cedis no mutumi ton bi mu as low as 20,000 Ghana cedis 17,000 Ghana cedis ka obi beto no be se 250,000 Ghana cedis no obi timi nya ka na fala be se 10,000 12,000 Ghana cedis and sa obi kuro no enye obi akeke. These are the political people and then the politically connected people they are the people who benefited from all these scandals. In the end of the day at the end of the day no ebimu transformers and these are transformers and cables wiring
that is before say that is where I have a problem with issues of ABR auctions. Not to dispute what you are saying, politically connected people always get these items to buy, and when they tell you the amount of money they purchase these items, now to auction now kind. In fact, if you look at this is something that was pre-financed by the ECG. At some point, and now they had to speak to different people, and you wanna be do. You know, even say there have been some reports I made out say at some point ECG na omu here sa enyoma na eba no, but as some reasons they were made to take it, whatever it is, and people needs to speak up. People needs to be picked up. ECG will make arrangements for importation of electrical materials based on what they think say they need. And see, it makes it difficult for me to agree. So because say, okay, ECG no one could do yeah, I mean, how do we take this?
The me can say, I say, agrono edoso ewe ni so. Bruni enjimi ngofa de say the idea ba be adwuma e de amaye man na abeka port na say abedu na company corona na the national company onye private company ECG private company electricity company of Ghana, so it means that ECG is a product of Ghana.
Yeah.
At the end of the ECG, it is going to inure to the benefit of the entire populace, to the entire Ghanaians. There are people are transformers. I say, Nintigrano, Omukrumu light in all. There are others in Zua, Krumu and Kasano, especially in the you can say rural areas. No Munin Kania. The transformers cables we are on Comedia Bano. It is going to help with the extension of electricity to places where there are no electricities and places where their electricity gadgets are at fault or are faulty. Entisa enyemani nyina abana ntimi anyene ho say okay fine. Yem fan say ECG and niska. ECG ntimi nkele sa na mani mfiri. But ade a oman no ya boka ene ade ba kokokokokokokwa de ba bi ti aban no so. Say oman a yetumi etwa sika kotutu amana e wo fom ete no kwa si ye national cathedral na sika no room yenum be biafa na eno no ye ka ho asem na ye de akofa na ye de ayese na ye de afa na asem no ye hunu be bia sika na ankasa ko hye ayira afi ye I invite former minister fine also misplaced priorities no entinka ade a border on the power of you can say or mine the intimate let's let's take it say the former ECG boss no can say in his assumption no he thinks that the items and also the containers have been auctioned for who transformers no why not or private individual be na or for transformers and cables no like
yeah, auction will be no say about the government because
ECG and I say
because ECG na here this equipment who say would die you don't need it.
Exactly. At the end of the day, no, the question we should be asking ourselves is a Dana container 123,300 and something. It will find any way in the port of the security system or national security, ever security arrangement or portal. Customs for ever security arrangement or portal. Even port one kata no kra meji military ni ade Ghana port there bibi balance ababa iradia what sort of communication are you communicating to the outside world, the international community there?
Yeah
my mo ayete no yen containers enye mobile phones you say mobile phones nketekete o container akakraka ho fita 90 fita container 10 fita container etima bedua mu 1300 plus etumi ayira yehun e wo port ho na say we are not safe as a country. Say a port or near me that and will be crash a penny made free abuchin or deba never drew her. It means that Sandy Pan near man was a penny abam. A bit my Irakra blend depending so there wouldn't be any need. So be crab a penny no their fagana. That is what we are.
You are right. You are right. I mean, you are right. As some are cano in two folds, may try to say Ghana ports crab, Burkina Faso, a shepenny or mafaho. And see, this is something that these people are assigning you more. What's our relationship, business relationship, no, will also be a cause of worry. Say, be as I say, Emma, Nioma, Ebia, the BBI, but Ebia, Nioma sensitive, will more cry from an name, but a bit me in our port, like you said. Yes, and I say, yes, okay, I hear and that we don't even know who to get hold of. As of now, I can say, yeah, that means, so be a crab weapons in free, not to say, when Ebia, okay, when and came, when back to the attention of the minister or people and to authorities or more conduct audit in your man. I mean, you dear echo. And the microphone your mom didn't know so much you would be chroma dear.
On my as the country of Ghana, ye in safety all angles. Me who say enya papa moi, ye diagro. Ye diagro na ye better tata ye ni be ho so no. Ye say president kwa na be kate wire. Manu sisimina.
You yes, it's so pathetic and that oka we oka international community and even cry amaya omu use your ports like Burkina Faso and
yeah the Burkina omuni see or Burkina until they will definitely trade with Ghana.
Yes, and Burkina Faso I think said they will begin to reason twice or share a new miensa say and you maybe to me bedru Ghana port na ira and ye sounds so soon will be bet me anybody ya will free Burkina Faso e bet me yet mo pobi when the team so person will din someone no obet me akra neoma esi nsuo so ma na bedru Ghana port the Ghana port the edru wa obet me yi asamo ma ho
obi ehunu
Ghana so to Burkina Faso just
a stone throw
in fact ringi bells be brave said you can say we are not safe and hard drain they say containers are some near Kasaire and like you've pointed out and yet mobile phones are which it can be carried away any idea these are containers are any wheels in it all and you might ride our port a borders on security a borders on and that's say serious. Very serious. And I was like, I don't know political, NDC for will have their bite of it. MPP will have their bite of it. End of the day, return some.
Yeah. At the end of the day, on say citizens and so crown you come home. And we are me say, despite me politics are me now. Obi nkonko disika ana obi nkodwe sika e ma me metwere bibi in defense of say nipa no da me yes ade because one nipa no kofa say sika no me ni bi o sika na me ni bi no na ono akofa ni sika no ono ne ne ma na busu adi aye peche na me na me ba be ya na se bi ya yesi afa nipa no e de ne court ana police kwa beti no yesi free one movement na me di eche na me makobi me sa ne ma no me there is no way me ye or me use me social media platform say I am writing or speaking in favor or in defense of any political figure irrespective of the OES what disika and how we are man there. No me yes I will never do that because I say ma politicians na ya omo de because when we say at the end of the day na ya say bi obenya tibon kwasofo bi aba defend no o ma be di na chi aba ka bi ama no na at the end of the day no ono wanya no ho ayede afa nti obi ya ade no nso akwame arewo sam ne nipa no wo fa no hudi o ye de ni tumu say krampo a ne party ba on baba be you say on grounds of health de bia won say politicians don't kwan ye o mu free on grounds of health yes say health grounds yes o asthma yes o tuberculosis or yare we ntino ye nyina obewu na doctors are recommend e no mampani ama no pardon in ye you know until these politicians they will continue to be pardoned ye be yi o mu nyina aba and at the end of the day no yeni aye titi mo aye say defend wo we will be defending them. They will go and come back na why you me aba na nsen asa why you me na nani abra another state property bi kura ato why you me ope state property bi ato why you me
Okay. Interesting. I don't know what you think about this, but I'm very worried because I think say it's much I do about nothing. We have the UCO, we have FIC, okay, your NIB,
OSP,
your OSP, your Attorney General,
police,
your the police. We have Makan National Security and EBA me repeat it.
Okay.
We have great. We have all these security apparatus, and these are names are all my lips are easily mentioned without making any reference. You check, and the mandate of all these institutions, Kamia say they are fighting against corruption. Apart from national security, okay, issues that borders on, but in our country, I thought that national security every day will be fear on matters of corruption. Yeah, the call. Are we doing enough? I say assembly see, and let's not forget, say assembly see. You refer to OSV, you refer to Financial Intelligence Center, you refer to GRA, you refer to these people. All these people have various reps committees which will sit down to look into these issues. For me want to say information cry very relevant and can say few people been dealing with information, to move to the end of the investigations. Young person me want to say science institutions when corruption will move fighting. What do you think? Are we fooling ourselves? And I say a deliberate attempt of the state to put up these institutions among fighting corruption. Because if we have all these people and this is providing an oversight responsibility on the other one, we're also providing on the other one. There is no way saying these issues can slip it through our fingers, but it is happening. What do you think about this? For me, maybe who say a gimmick.
Ghana is among the countries that we deliberately pay people to frustrate us. Ya shada say ngofo ya fa ngofo adwuma yentua mo kana mo de mo haye mo kete na mo ebufu mo nhie ebufu enti ye tua ngofo ka wo memu so mo nhie ebufu. All these institutions are all boy ni ade nyina kwame. At the end of the day bisa say matter bena these institutions etimi aye follow to its logical conclusion, especially with regard to issues that has to do with political figures. Matter ben dodo sen odi say because dodo say OSP by it is past 7 years 8 years as say mu na OSP we not even a fly from Martinamidu ebedru ta kisi ajaben ye hunu say omo de one sample akogina court a process no a prosecute no to its logical conclusion ye hunu bi da de bia rhetoric kasa press briefing the asemna kwesi nie ye briefing en e de wetre national security akoye te say a body dia ade beti say national security akọ ofie o makotutu ne niema o mafa ne wei de national security akọ invite we o ma arrest ni pass mazi we o ma detain no for hwan na asemna dia ku ya o ko brewu eso mpafen enam wo no ye say kono fight corruption man wo koya wo zo wo ko wia obi say no kwese nya no kure nti opa onfa no papa no court ye hu say asemna nti iyoko omonso yes omo invite the person mesi we omo detain no engosi aga yes police TID omo invite the person mesi we of the engosi aga nti at the end of the day no attorney general nso kogina court ho a ono nso asem baako ye betwea no lawyer ni duwe aba ade be che so be free nipa na so yare ye so we enti ye loss na ankasa na ya hyehye mmara ne bi in such a way say mmara na ankasa na ya hyehye se enko kata hyehye ne project corruption ne mfama ye sa wo mmara foforo ye sa bota ankofo ni nyina ho ban enti at the end of the day no say mmara we na dwe say e chi no a no fa mmara we say na wo de atwitwa age no no famra we na or the charge no ntimra we yes e na no famra we so our laws are not punitive enough and even omo ha etimi eye omo kra se ache omo at the end of the day edu ha e beka che ye ja no because obi akowia board obi akowia banchi obi kofa akoko ekom na di no obi akowia obi 20 Ghana odem ya man number of years odem o yare nkokora fo mu prison nya de yenyi wo mo but politician nko akoda prison yes won de o yare no on de wo ba fi John ni pa mobro no oh enti at the end of the day no sa cables asem ni containers asem ya kan e nyina no kwa me de be ba besia ne se enkosi aga because you hear the kind of people o macheche obo no a see ya che China for ya che India for ya che Davis mate ni nasefo they are not the people that the people of Ghana would want to hear their names of being arrested. The people of Ghana want to hear the names of people or the people who either sold or auctioned or authorized the movement of those containers 1,300. Those politicians and also the politically connected people but politicians don't see your imagine that so did that. But at the end of the day, oh yeah, driver for me ena ya che China for bi na wo che China ni a nwa ka che China ni say ye de wo immigration for so mu deport mo na mo nsanko wa bra Ghana for several number of Ghanaians news items aba say ya jelly Ghana for successfully e bi mu ko 10 years in China ultimi ko junso kura ngunzu
no way and I wonder why these people when they are mentioned so you go who say atoma China these people do not care. Say Adiana autono, maybe Adiani free, but they don't care and they feel comfortable doing business with these corrupt people, which is happening because China for now can yes, but Emrano say any chromos will be talk on the dear mamwa equally. You are corporate, ya chimu na ya chimo will be talk on the dear mamwa and to China Nina and India Nina one bar yes you quite you woman will be a quatoma will be one like you rightly said. Like you rightly quizzed.
Obi krono de yenhu no kopem se NDC be free power yenhu sa obi krono da odo so otia yenhu omo because omo nim se eye katameto na menkata oto what you say at the end of the day no eye kasa nko a hwese yachi eyifo yachi galamsefo na yachi galamsefo na yachi China for kan Ghana for kan yes Ghana for ne de ye de omo kokot China for the mama immigration for no free the crew ma better we have made them so powerful say they are untouchable and those that are deported easily find their way back into the country. So I say your security system no your borders no near there so porous say obi abeti me dinkwasi asem saa na no na dia Omani dear, now will be Bissam say. So Ghana, do we really have a place? Do you have a focus? Do we have where we are going to? And will we get there? Make say Ghana is not going anywhere. Just say Nyankopo flashy any Ghana ni free mu no de nipa foforo with fresh ideas with ideas are not nsase ni nsuo ni ye ni nyina foforo ne yes ahwe say ebi ebe ya na say nye ya because mentiase Omano, I said, I grow too much.
This is OGEE, and his take has always been straightforward. He speaks his mind, and this is what he thinks as a citizen of the country, devoid of political, callous, And your money bar. Let's be bold enough to deal with it because end of the day, we are all hoping, say, that Ghana, which we are proud to mention to any foreigner we meet on the streets. Maybe as where are you from? I'm from Ghana. No, I mean it should be that country that will be able to say that good stories about it and not, those things that we usually do. OGEE, thank you, and I appreciate your input. Your final words before I take leave of you.
Yo, Mati, me da se me fana word no. And it's a same you cry no kwame. Oh, pa hen wako chirim kra dia chiri bruni say ye memu ana bruni ate. No obebusa wo say. Mo
Don't make it.
memu na mo no. Mati say mo containers bi 1003 bi ayira. Obere no wachirim kra dia chiri de. No kra say container ya ka bi dia betwam zizi ada ko na 1000 mu 1 2 3350 we say etimi ayira ne ada. Obeke chiri mu say kra. Wo de brofo be mpo de be chiri. Na wo chiri mu kra e besi so na akodu say mpo kra na abuni na te ase say ene mo so mo ya anwasem okurum ho. Enti Ghana no it seems say ye ya anwasem wo dodo. Mo ma ye nimre as a nation. Na obi ye bone a irrespective of where the person belongs to in terms of the political affiliation no. Yem ma emra no ene omuni because abrofo ye no omuti kurum ya no kwame. Omo mo ye stubborn kra che ye ni o. But omo systems no eye adwuma omo mra na ye adwuma na wo broni say the broni pay the freedom any say the broni si pay ne niema say the nkobesi aye ne niema na nka mra ni kurom ha say ya me ye sure say nka broni sabi nkobi kura edem ko obi betima wura ho say me ba be jamenan e de so bi dem because omo no say the omo si pay omo freedom ni say the omo si pay so omo ye omo niema no emra na chekere omo emra na che no a na na bi ntutuntuma emra na che no a wo fa bi nkopa acho obi political party bi emfre obi fa phone flow bia emra na che wa na acho iti yemma mra na nya adwuma se mra na start say ye adwuma obi a be sha se adwene 22 iti emo obi a se bi emma no ho so one day na wa ye de opɛ na oman ni nyina boka say sram sa container kan minister no was talking about over $500 million and I say sika we adeɛ titiri paa betima ye wo man nim ho paa enya asem ketwa but business as usual ye be ye ne politics akọ ne ye de aba ne ye de akọ ne ye de aba 4 years beso ne ye nwunu nipa a woton ade ne ma China ne India for no eni nipa o de so ma sa ada aba for meet na de asom mo but ye be sa akọ fa story na sa ba bi ne ya sa aka ho asem a enkosi aga na aye nti ye ne mabunu no nso no ye nwunu se politicians here no nobody has our interest at heart. They have their personal, their parochial interest at heart. Omono personal interest ne omono wo. Iti omo nwene ye ho. Enti se omo di nkwasi asem bia na omo di boni bia na omo di esika fa ye japade bia. Ma mo ya nya adwene nkofefa placards gojeje street so free one hwan mo enya we se echi obi ne se enye in order dia. Enie now so free the and the fine but ye chu obi na wunim se nipa so mezu ye de ade hye ne se we ade we pa na ya che no na wo kwa defend ne dia na che se one kasa the system na fight my no one so you are also fighting the system na ye mpese e bako ye ni nti ye da o mindful nyina ase se de bia so de ba o muso mu no mutie na o muso kire o madwene na ye nso yetumi hunu de ekọ nti pastor me so me da ase for giving me this great opportunity.
I appreciate your time and we always love to have you on my channel because
thank you.
You are a great man.
Thank you.
Yeah, take good care of yourself, my brother. And
you
I
too.
hope to see you soon.